Hi. Oh my god. It's Menace time. It's Menace time, guys. It's Menace time. Right now. It's time for Menace. This damn game, I just can't. Oh, this damn game. Look, anyway, I'm done with this damn game. We're gonna play Menace. We're playing Menace right now. Maybe you were right. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just playing it up. I'm fine. I might figure out where to put my tuber on today for Menace. This isn't Menace. I know I'm loading Menace up. It's Menace time. Perfect. No, I was just looking at yeah, I was just looking at the changes. I haven't had time to really look at the Broken Arrow changes in game much yet for the recent patch. And I was just thinking like, oh, what am I gonna do with this damn game? Am I gonna play an Abrams style now? I'm gonna play Weapons Victory deck, all Abrams, do like 12 Abrams deck maybe. Anyway, but that's for another time. For now, it's Menace time. What? It's Marina Clock. I think it's going to have to be Camelot for BA, but it's Marina Clock in this, too. It's Menace Marina Clock time. I wish I had Pike and BA. Everything would be fine. So, back to Menace. Can I be on the screen today? I gotta fit myself somewhere, but I think I can find myself a place to be on screen today. Yesterday, I was so... It's kind of going to be more relaxing today, I think, because yesterday I was so anxious. Secretly, because it's like, I knew everyone's been gagging at the bit, as I had been, to get more about this game. Until I got access to it, you know, probably about a week ago now, I think. And so I knew there'd be a lot more people here than normal, my normal audience, and I knew there'd be people here going, like, get this dumbass out of the way, let me see the game. So I was very anxious, but I think it went well. I was really tired at the end of it yesterday, obviously. Streaming from midnight of the previous night to, like, 3 or 4 p.m. My time was obviously tiring by the end of it. I seem to remember the last thing we did is I butchered a hostage rescue op where the VIPs were like getting gunned down so I could cheese the end of the mission so I could get out of it. Well, not even cheese, just like I knew I had to get them killed or else I don't think the mission would ever end. I don't think there was a fail state beyond that. I don't even know if you can extract from these missions. I've never tried it. There must be some way if you put all your units in the extraction zone, maybe you can leave again. I don't know. I've never tried it. It's actually something to consider, is what if you fail one of these missions? Maybe the demo doesn't cover that yet, but there must be some way to leave. Corgi says, I could only watch a little, but it was fantastic watch when I could. I'm glad. Camilla says, 15 hours will do that. Yeah, it's my thing. Like, I know some people, like... What is it? Like, some people, like, it's like, oh, if you smoke weed, you get really paranoid or something, or whatever they say. I don't know. Anyway, I get really despondent when I'm really tired. I get really flattened very easily. I've become more aware of it in the past few years, but it's very much like if I'm really tired, I'll just get to that mood where it's like, oh, why'd I even do that all day? Did anyone even really like it? I'm so bad at streaming. Oh my god. Everything is hopeless. Even though, I think by all accounts, we had a great day yesterday of like lots of missions, had a great time. I had fun. But then after I started streaming, I was like, oh, did I do a good job? So, I'm glad you enjoyed it. You ever get to use the IRs and Unbound GL? Yeah, so they're not nearly as OP as we thought. They just combine a secondary weapon GL with the rifle with a -10 accuracy penalty. They'd be better without the accuracy penalty. But basically it's just saving you the secondary weapon slot. I think points-wise it's not worth it if you're not bringing a secondary weapon anyway, is what it felt like to me. Because you just fires one at a time. But where it would be useful is if you wanted to fit extra special weapons into your force, you could bring that GL plus rifle combo, and then you could also bring like a rocket launcher or a sniper or anything else you want. So that is cool. Packing a lot of firepower into a squad like that, I think, is why they came at such a premium. All that flexibility. Because did you do the offline game because you wanted to, or were you contractually obligated to? Offline game? What do you mean? Meth says, I only got to catch some of it, but both times I got to hop on it was fun. Yeah, I'm glad. Small element of them could be good then, says on Euclid. Yeah, that's actually a clever way to look at it, you're right, is, if you don't bring so many people... Because I brought full people with it, thinking that they would all fire a GL. Now, you do get one more GL shot with it for each person you have in the squad, so you'd have less ammo. But yeah, if you had like 5 or 6 people... and then you also brought a rocket launcher, you could be like a little kind of weapon squad. It's an interesting idea, very flexible. The non-stream game of Menace? Says because the non-stream game. I'm not sure what you mean. Do you mean my video? No, I haven't been contractually obligated to do anything. I haven't been sponsored by this game at all. The only thing they've done is they've given me the advanced access to the demo like this. No, I was not sponsored or paid at all for those videos. I just love the game and wanted to do videos about them. Very excited for the game. As I said in one of the videos, I wasn't sponsored for it, and I doubt I'm ever going to get sponsored for this game, because I think they're well aware. I think they'll be well aware they have no need to pay me money out of their budget to get me to play this game. All they're going to do is drip feed it to me, and I'll be on it. Yeah, definitely interesting map. I think the GL's, yeah, good for indirect suppression, because not requiring line of sight. I think the GL's also really good for... Let's load up while I'm yapping. Oh, I tried offline to get the Rogue Army vehicle to work, but I couldn't get one. But good for, like, also finishing off units if you have that explosives perk on Lim. Oh, B says, how ironic, Menace was your nickname when you were younger, lol. Wow. Hello. I don't remember that at all. Did you remember that word that I said on the Broken Arrow stream? Because I still can't remember it. Hello there. Hello there, Mama Bees. Who could that be? Your granddad called you that. Really? I don't remember that at all. So this is this game like crack? Very much so. This isn't the one I was going to continue from yesterday, everyone, by the way. This is just, I was just loading it up because after yesterday and we didn't get the vehicle, I kept loading up new games to try and get one where I had the gain Rogue Army item or vehicle and keep rolling it till I get a vehicle. But I haven't had it happen yet. I wonder if there really is a vehicle you can get, or it's just the tooltip says that. Anyway, the one we were going to do was... Where was it? Here we are. This is the one after the one we finished yesterday, where we had just got the new SMG with the drum mag on it, which I kind of regret, because the other choice was the double HMG, and I think it had a blue rare border for a reason, because I think it was going to be the better choice. Honestly. Like, this is going to be so good, because he's already so good, and the extra 2 bullets per gun, per burst, will be so good. And per turn, that's an extra 4 bullets per person, so that's crazy. But also, double HMG on Rera would have been 10, like, all the power of this one, but double would have been, like, one-shotting vehicles from the side. I really should have taken the double HMG, it would have been better. Almost so much that I want to, after we finish this campaign, because I think the rewards are deterministic, I think it's the same every time, because I tried to replay the Rogue Army save from yesterday offline, and it gave me, once again, the exact same choice of adaptive countermeasures or adaptive concealment for the Jeep and a small. So I think as soon as you roll, it's all decided what you're going to get. So maybe we could just, like, after we finish this run, I can just reload the save before this mission, play the hostage rescue again, and then pick the double HMG and see how that goes. Because I want to try all the different... Well, one of my goals for this demo is to basically try all of the content we can possibly randomly roll. So we can try every weapon, every rare thing you can get. I want to try it all. Which means I might even scroll back and find the save. Do I still have my original? Hang on. Questions then. Has this deleted any saves from me? Oh, I think it only keeps so many autosaves. Damn, because my first ever save had the mortar as a reward. And if I'd kept that one... Ah, but those autosaves are gone now. If I'd kept the start of that one... I could have used the mortar. Dang it. I've just got to roll new infantry special mission reward campaigns until I can get the mortar to pop again. I want to use the mortar. Hopeless Dreamer says, hey Beagle, I wanted to let you know that just for you I made sure to watch your Menace videos on a non-ad-block browser. That's nice of you. I try to make my videos only have an ad every 15 minutes, so I hope it wasn't too terrible an experience. By default, YouTube automatically puts your ads on for you and puts on like one every 2 minutes. It's insane. And I know some people, and I think they say, oh, we won't use all of them, we're just using some of the slots. But as someone who uses YouTube on the tablet without ad block sometimes, they try to do it to you like every 3 minutes. It's crazy. So I think that's insane and unwatchable, so I just try to do one every 15 is what I do. I'll do 15, 30, 45, 50, you know, 1 hour 15. It's crazy other than that, I think. Sammy says, have you heard from the devs that the Steam demo is going to differ from this version much? I think it's going to be pretty identical, but I don't know for sure. Oop. Wait, do I still have the save where, Let me just check my saves, 'cause I want to know something. Do I have the one that where I failed to protect town, where I have the concealment? Because I want to do stealth derby too. I want to explore content. You can see my excitable saves here. Protect settlement. Maybe it was this one? No, this is the one where I had match grade ammo. This is pretty good though. Match grade ammo is pretty cool. +1 max range, +1 accuracy, -2 accuracy drop off per tile. I like that. Whatever cool campaigns do I have saved here where I had cool gear? Anything? Repel, counterattack. This is still the same campaign. I think that's it, unfortunately. I've got one save there for plasma. Oh, wait, hang on, one more. Maybe this one's different. Nah, still the match grade one. Okay, all the gams are the same. So I didn't save any others. Damn. We'll just have to keep playing new ones and keep rolling cool rewards. I'm gonna have to like start specifically rolling campaigns to get specific reward types so we can maximize our chances of new content. Start replaying the first missions over and over again. I'm gonna get into speedrunning so we can unlock new content. And I should start saving them all of like the name of the gear that's in them. Okay. Speaking of which, it's definitely Lim SMG time. We're gonna give Lim maximum dudes to make the maximum use of the big SMG that we just got. The Nucleus says, I wonder if a big squad cheaping out on the carbines for DPS and the LMG to suppress to be a good squad. So the big thing about the carbines is that, yeah, they're bad because of... It's very hard to suppress with them. But, yeah, if you had another suppression option available, it's just that... yeah, I mean, if you had another suppression option available, you could deal with that. Like, compare the carbines to, let's say, like a crowbar. The range is +1 on the crowbar. Point damage level, because they have the same rate of fire, right? They both fire 2. So you're comparing the carbines to them. Better range on the crowbar, okay. Damage is up a bit on the crowbar, okay. So it's like a 5-6 carbine for the carbine. Armor pen's a bit higher, okay. Suppression markedly higher, 4. Is it 3 on... Yeah, okay. Markedly higher suppression, double suppression. So other than that, so like the carbine is serviceable. Colorana says, B, love your streams. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Hope you're enjoying. But yeah, the big thing is no full auto on the carbine as well. So if you get stuck in a close situation, you can't flick it over like the G3 can. I should start loading Menace's names for them. The crowbar. It's a G3. We know it's a G3. Like the carbine isn't useless. But yeah, you would definitely want to bring something with it that can apply suppression and fast. Because it would really struggle apart from that, I think. If you compare them, the carbine has a lower effective range sweet spot, which may or may not be good for you, depending on what you want out of your weapon. 4 tiles rather than 6 tiles, easier to control at a closer range. I don't know, I haven't really done a lot of that, but how much do you save is the question. 63. Here's the thing, right? You're only going up 18 cost on a full strength squad to switch from carbine to like a more standard weapon that's more flexible. So you're not really saving that much. You know? And you do lose quite a bit of flexibility. And if your squad's even smaller and you have a secondary weapon as well, like, you're only saving 10 there. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying it's nothing, but I definitely haven't felt incentivized to cheap out for the carbines yet. Yeah, because you're also paying extra for the LMG prevent suppressions. That's not equal. Of course you are, yeah. There's no movement penalty on the weapons, is there? Says B. I've seen ones that roll it, but not on the ones we're using right now, no. Alright, high cap. I might have to cut down the armor for Lim. I don't know. He's more expensive than God right now. Camilla says, I have a feeling in the campaign you're going to have to, what, use carbines? With supply issues and availability constraints? Probably at the start you'll start with a lot of carbines, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I believe this save is, when you get into this, right? And when they put you in the campaign. I believe they said that you're meant to be, like, looking at a little bit of a mid-game, early to mid-game setup with all the armor and gear you have. So I imagine maybe at the start we have, like, basically nothing. We just have, like, printed carbines, maybe a few core special weapons, like the rocket launcher, maybe not. That, you know, some shitty cluster armor, that kind of thing. Anyway, yeah, he's up on 8. Ooh, I get another perk for you. That could be fun. That could be very fun. Maybe I'll go all in on Limb and get Run and Gun. -10 to attacks, plus Berserk, plus point fire, and we'll just see how hard Limb can go on the base assault. Do I want Rera? This is destroy an enemy base. Could bring full infantry squads, including Cody, for some AT. Depends what turret you approach. If you approach an HMG turret, Rera is very good. If you approach an EMP turret, suddenly you wish you had Cody instead, I think. I haven't got to cut too much right now. Like, I could cut the stims out and be pretty okay. Have that, like, space whale noise. Here, I'm gonna cut the frags out. That'll help a little bit. No watchtowers. I think if there's watchtowers, that's when I really want frag grenades. Otherwise, I'm not too worried. I mean, how Dari's ability works again. When she attacks enemy squads, she turns off their specialist. So if they have an RPG or an EMP or whatever, it turns it off for a turn. On Euclid says, does well-placed shots boost just HP damage or armor damage too? Attacks average plus 25% chance to inflict 25% more damage. Typically in overhyped games when it's written like this, it just means just both. More damage. So you'll do more to armor and to HP as well, would be my guess. That could also be good for... Well, I don't know. It's a 25% chance to do 25% more damage. I don't know. If I guess, like, mathematically, that's probably not as impressive as you would hope. I don't know. I feel like this is secretly one of the best perks you can probably get. Just for... with how core suppression is to the game. Just not taking more as much suppression seems very powerful. Like I said yesterday, I think it's one of the most boring looking perks, but also just one of the best, most likely. It's about 6% more damage as Icefire, probably. Okay, yeah. I mean, that's not that impressive, I think, for a tier 3 perk. But it's a thing. It's probably interesting in the way it would interact with, like, bigger... It's like a mini crit. Like, with bigger weapons, maybe it's more interesting. I don't know. Zigzag, fine if I was on the move a lot. I mean, you gotta consider that we're looking at these perks, or I'm looking at these perks in the terms of I can only afford like 3 of them on one person max per run because we've only got one operation. But if you consider like... these squad leaders having like everything in their tree unlocked, or like half of these perks unlocked at once, there's gonna be some pretty damn good combos. Now it says, might be the difference between balancing off and penning off some guns. No. It's not penetration. Penetration is a different thing. So, armor damage and armor penetration are separate things. Penetration is whether or not your shot will bounce or pen, while armor damage is how much damage you'll deal to the armor if you don't pen. I believe. I don't think you deal damage to armor if you pen it. So, if it was 25% chance to have 25% more pen, yes, that would be very good, especially for a weapon like this. Because then 1 in 4 of your bullets is going through the armor, hopefully. But it's not that, it's just, you know, take 12 and 9, the hit point and armor damage there, and multiply them by 25% independently, each of them. And 1 in 4 bullets will get that, hopefully. So it's, you know. It's like, you'd have to think of it in an averaged out way to make any sense of it, I think. So it'd be like a little bit better, it'd do nothing wrong with that. Sprint would be pretty cool too. It's like, what, 18 to move now? So that'd cut it down to 14. Yeah. 14. 28. You're still not moving that much further, but it's a tier 1 perk, so it's understandable. Like I said, I'm just going to be a lot more greedy here. Because I can't afford many perks before the run resets. How does Counter-Strike work? It uses ammo, right? I assume so. If it doesn't use ammo, that's extra enticing. I think it's cool already, especially if you're like a rifle squad of a lot of guns. Like, if you had this on everyone in your team, this would add up really nicely. Like, if you have 4 squads and 3 of them have Counter-Strike and they're all like big rifle squads, and they got engaged and they all fired back once per round, that's quite a bit of extra action economy. And with the way this game works, it's not like, oh, I wasted it because I missed them. Like, no, like, you're putting that suppression as well. You're probably killing them. I should try it sometime with that in mind. I always run Lim now as SMG, but I do want to start trying new things to keep it a little bit fresh. Sometimes. I do like to still take the things that are quite effective that make the game fun to play. Like, Scout Derby makes the game a lot easier to play. But I wouldn't mind trying Lim as a, like, dig-in troop. It's just that none of his tier 1 stuff really suits that, but yeah, it'd be cool to, like... It'd be cool to give him this, or if any of the others get this. And then give him, like, 8 guys and all have, like, the G3, you know? Does Pike get it? Yeah, but tier 3. See, Pike, in the full game, when you can unlock everyone's trees a lot easier, Pike would be really cool with this, because you take all the tanking perks... and all this, and you just be this rock in the middle of the force with Counter-Strike as well. No AP loss from being suppressed, take less suppression, Counter-Strike, minus 50% accuracy for 1 turn for enemy units suffering casualties, such as a squad mate being killed, so you can pair that with Counter-Strike as well. Hunkered down, doubles the SL's defense and damage reduction when suppressed or pinned down. So being suppressed is good for you then, because you're not getting suppressed anymore, you're just getting, like, an accuracy buff. You still get your suppression to put out, and you're getting more defensive as well. And you can get Die Hard, and you can get buff. You'd be good as hell. It can also, because it's interleaved turns, go off before the enemy turn. It's not like this, not like XCOM, where this only works on the enemy turn, and it's like, oh, okay. Like this, you know, you could be at the front line, not taking your turn yet with Lim or Pike, and then the enemy shoots you, and like you're betting on it. Like you're actually waiting for them to shoot you, and then once they've shot you and triggered Lim's shot, then you go in and get them. Or you could like run out of the class 4 armor, like point blank next to enemies with the SMGs, and they try to shoot you and you just waste them. In fact, that makes me want it even more. God, if there was a version of this where you fired before they got to finish their attack on you, or you fired at each other simultaneously, that would be amazing, actually. Like, imagine if this triggered the attack simultaneously, so you guys had like a damage race against each other. So like 5 pirate scavs try to shoot Lim in class 4 armor at point blank, and Lim's 9 SMGs just like mow the pirates down instantly. Anyway, I'm convincing myself to try Counter-Strike. I do want to try it. I think I'm convincing myself to try Counter-Strike. That sounds fun. It would be good science to try it and see if it runs out of ammo. I like covering fire. Yeah, exactly. That's just interesting. Inspiring to determine after the same patch. Yeah, a few perks do. I think it's just a placeholder thing. I would assume everything's going to have a unique icon in the full game. Hey, metaphorically, how's the weather? It can neither be good nor bad. It is an immoral concept, or it is a agnostic of morals concept. Tiny, how's your weather? Category B says, I wonder if you get 130 AP next turn if you kill them with Counter-Strike. Well, it says it can only trigger once per round and cannot increase AP above the initial amount, so no. I thought about that too, but yeah, no, it wouldn't be able to. Anyway, sure, we've showed a lot of yapping, so I want to get into this mission now. Excellent, metaphorically, glad to hear it. No one else gets Counter-Strike in a cool way, do they? No, but we could theoretically reach gun platform. With you. +1 cover level, gun platform. I'm just looking at other builds I want to run. Damage and armor pen against vehicles. Actually, hold on. This would be interesting with the sniper rifle. This would be very interesting with the sniper rifle. The sniper almost messes up the enemy vehicles really hard already. I wonder if this would just put it right over the edge to the point where the sniper could just reliably kill enemy vehicles, like, really quick. What's its pen? 75, yeah. Yeah, I mean, hell, I think it's the low damage that usually holds it back, but a little bit more pen might actually push it over the edge. I wonder. Because it says, can you only have 8 promotions on a person? That's a good point. No, it doesn't look like that's the case. The number out of number here just seems to be how many you need to get to the next tier. So you need to have 3 total perks chosen to get the tier 4, for instance. But it doesn't seem like there's any limit on how many you can get that I've seen. It's just that as you put more perks on a single person, the cost keeps going up. So I imagine it'll be quite tough to get every perk on a soldier. Like I said, I was thinking, by the way, given their perks, wouldn't it make sense to swap Sai and Darby's roles on weapons? Give Darby the sniper so she can reach out and disable specials at long range. Give Sai the bigger squad to better leverage her trait. So people have said that before, the thing of like, you get more out of being a bigger squad with Sai because of her, her minus 10% cost thing. And that is true, but on the other hand, like, if I'm sniping people, because I ran Darby Sniper initially as well, but if I'm sniping people with a sniper rifle, like, typically, if you're going over to those weapon specialist squads like chain guns or EMPs, hitting them with a sniper, they're such a small unit, tends to just suppress them and pin them down extremely quickly anyway, which is often all you need to make them ineffective, especially if they're pinned, obviously. And then in the same way, Darby can be a regular infantry squad and get that little bonus of disabling specialists while just shooting them normally and killing them. So I haven't felt the need to run it that way, no. And I typically just run Sai because Cody's perk isn't very useful for being a little weapons element. And I just prefer being that little bit cheaper on the stuff she brings. Because I wouldn't bring her to replace Lim, because she doesn't get the perks that make Lim immediately great at this job of being a giant, you know, SMG squad. In a similar way of when I'm playing Big Darby, I've usually taken Commando and Take Aim and, you know, I'd probably want Sharpshooter and all this stuff, right? Like I'm trying, or Take Aim, like I'm trying to actually exploit these perks that make having such a big squad even more effective. Whereas Size would be like, okay, you'd want solid grouping for shooting the same target over and over, more accuracy, I guess. You could take well-placed shots. You know what I mean? There isn't a lot here that really excites me in the combat infantry squad list if I can only take 3 perks in a run. Like, eventually she'd build out just fine, but her starters are a bit more niche to me than how powerful some of these ones are for that frontline squad. And then, so because that makes me tend to relegate her as one of the weapon squads, I just don't tend to bring a big group with her. Hochan says, there's only space for 8 patches under their portraits. Oh, I guess, yeah, I guess 8 is the limit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, no, you're right. So it's not even 8, you can only get 7. Good point. So you will have to pick your builds with care. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's like XCOM. That's a good amount of perks, but it will limit the overall power, obviously. And also, it will mean you'll want to think about builds. You can demote them, but I heard it's going to piss them off in the full game, but as long as it's like Battle Brothers where you can fix that by taking them to the bar, it wouldn't be the end of the world to just like... it depends, like, if you can cancel out the demotion morale penalty by re-promoting them just in a different way, then it's fine. And that'll be cool based compared to Battle Brothers, where it'll actually let you, like, pay a bit of promotion points, because you don't get all of them back, but you can pay a bit to respec your soldiers. That'll be cool. Need training roulette? Yeah, that'd be interesting. Anyway, I said it 5 minutes ago. Let's say it again now. Too much yapping. I'm not going to read you guys in chat just for a second. Sorry. Because I want to get the mission going. Because otherwise we'll just sit here yapping theory forever. So, let's do it. No, I haven't, Zavalis. But I want it now that you've said it. Also, if anyone's seen anyone else manage to unlock another vehicle in this demo, please tell me. I want to know if it's possible. I keep going for the Rogue Army ones, trying to make it possible. Oh yeah, and you want a raffle. Sorry, I will do that before I finish my planning here. Well, do we need more people? I don't know. But either way, even if it's just for the next one. Did we ever give Beowulf the raffle that Beowulf deserved? I hope I did. If not, another one for Beowulf today. Get your raffles in. Beowulf was scammed, I think. We have to do Beowulf. Start the next campaign. Beowulf, first soldier, don't let me forget. Raffles, exclamation mark raffle if you want to be in the squads. Let me do my squads. So. 1, 2, 3, 4. No vehicles confirmed. Expect turrets, of course. My approach vector is probably... We haven't lost enough people to need it. Yeah, we may not need to raffle anyone for this campaign, but the one after this we can. Approach vector should be... I'd say if I was being smart about this, approach from the west. Because I don't want to do any flanking games when the enemy has turrets for their base. I want to just strike like a spear tip. I want to get in narrow and defeat the enemy in detail. So I want to come up from the west here and engage the enemy along the depth of their line, not the width of it. I want to just take them on one at a time in a conga line, to put that in simple terms, rather than having all of them envelop me at once. I would be happy to try like an L-shaped flanking strategy if the enemy didn't have turrets, but with base turrets that seems like a dangerous and probably waste of time kind of idea. So yeah, we'll just go up to the west, we'll punch in, and we'll just push our way through with firepower. Also being the third mission in the chain, we've unlocked all the extra shit, we've got our perks, so we're the most likely to be able to just go overwhelm the enemy with raw firepower. And with Lim, I'm pretty sure we can do it. Lim's pretty good. With that in mind, maybe I want extra infantry instead of extra vehicle. There'll be enough cover for it. If I bring a smoke, I can probably s'more the turrets with Cody. But I can also just drive in. There's nothing wrong with driving. I've got the adaptive camo. We'll keep driving with Rewa. Like I said, if they got a machine gun turret, we'll want her for that. So I think really the only thing I have to change is I just have to cut my costs to fit in. Oh, Darby's only like 2 people. Oh, because everyone died. That's right. Okay, I'm gonna cut my costs a lot. That is another reason to not bring Rewa. Things are pretty expensive around here if I want to run the squads like this. I'd have to cut down Pike to be a pure weapons element. It should be back to soft armor for Pike. Who's got the soft armor? Cody do. Back to soft armor for Pike. And even then, you're still a little bit over the cost. You'd also have to cut smoke for Darby and rely on Rewa's smoke launchers. It's a doable squad, though. It's a very doable composition. This is my, like, most basic composition I was running before, I think. Except with Lim as a rifle squad instead of an SMG squad. Kamala says, then you only have 2 real imp squads. Yeah, that's kind of how like I was just saying, that's how I run it. Kamala says, if Darby at 5 is real, yeah, I'd rather run her at 6, but, she's still doable, but you are relying on Lim for a lot of your killing, for sure. Of enemy infantry, that is. You are relying on Lim to, like, kill all of them, so you can't get Lim hurt. So this is a doable thing. I think it's probably brittle. It is more brittle because Rewa can be quite vulnerable to employ sometimes, because she's not like an infantry squad, you can't just throw her into the fight. I do love that about this game, that vehicles are powerful but vulnerable, compared to infantry squads that are much, much more survivable, once they get into cover especially. You really can't get shot at in a vehicle by any of the AT options without dice rolling whether or not your vehicle is about to become ineffective. I do like that, that's a cool balance. Whereas on half health by the looks. Oh yeah, she'd have to... I forgot she got RPG'd last mission. She'd have to go APC. And that just kind of ruins everything. I think we're gonna go infantry. Fuck it, let's go Cody time. Okay, I've changed my mind. Cody Gaming. It's hard to fit him with much too, though. Oh, I mean, you're pretty close to fitting him in. Just drop one guy off. I feel like better off giving him... Oh, we have 2 SMGs now, I just realized, too. So Sai can have this SMG as her backup weapon. Which means you guys could have the Arc if you wanted it. And then we could all get a bit close and personal. Though you don't want to get close with that. So then you should have the G3s. And then you should have the Arcs or the K-Packs. At your range, I'm thinking the K-Packs. It's also very marine coded to give him the M6 Space F-16. Well, Waldrick says, glad to see you doing this live. Still said you are and I ain't, though. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, too. But that does give us 4, 8... Well, 5, 9, 7, 7. Big squads. We just have to cut one more thing. The problem is also, I do think you want to bring smoke. If you're not bringing Roa, you need some kind of smoke, especially on base assault to deal with the damn turrets. So we still need to cut some dudes down. Probably, yeah, perfect. Cut from Pike Squad. Probably makes the most sense. Cody's a really good shooter's element still. You do, I think, want to switch around the extra ammo whenever using the rocket launcher. As much as I hate having extra ammo on the MMG, it's more important to have it on the rocket launcher. Dr. Ryu says, this loadout minigame is like crack for him. He could do this for hours. It is. I love the force building. It's so cool. I actually do. I kind of hope that they have, like, presets in the release game, because already I've settled on, like... I've tried a lot of different stuff so far, but there's always, like, 2 or 3 loadouts I'm pretty happy to run. Like this is pretty close to what I run for no Rewa, but as soon as Rewa's in, everything changes. But they're still pretty similar when I run them, I just run them on different missions. Keith Quackenbush says, if they made a game where we could only do loadouts, it's like, you know how they release sims? They release, like, the, creator sim before they let you play the game. Release the creator Strike Force for Menace before they let me play the actual game. I'd do that. I'd do the hell out of that. So I think now we're just picking perks, but otherwise you've got your massive SMG squad. We're expecting big things from Lim. Darby is gaming. Darby is gaming as usual with her usual loadout I give her. Just quietly competent. Pike, just the alternate way I run him, where he's not just a little element, but he's actually a big squad. Sai, standard, I just run her like this a lot. I just take the soft honor offer a lot. And Cody has become my rocket launcher guy for whatever reason. Even though, really, he should be the close guy of that perk. Maybe I should try something different. Maybe you should be the go-in close SF guy and Darby should sit back. Because this has less range as well. But the ESO is also close range, that's the thing. That's why she tends to go in close, because it matches up the ranges between the saw and her rifle. Like he says, you know those dad games like Power Wash Simulator where you do a mundane task and the game grades you? Loadout Simulator. But who would grade me on my XCOM loadouts? When only I and God can judge those. What perk are we taking? Plus 25% damage and accuracy from kills. No to all of this. Plus 50% damage against structures and buildings, though. Handy for taking out turrets. Could try out the sniper perk. I feel like I just want to try out Counter-Strike. I know about, what year is it, 2025? I'm probably about 27 years too late, or 2026, but I think it's time I tried Counter-Strike. Camel says the tactics game is happening out there, but you don't get to be a part of it. Quartermaster Simulator. I probably actually dig that. It's like one of those mobile games where you have like garrison gameplay from Warlords of Draenor. Like you send out your teams on missions, and you just get reports on how well you equip them. I'd play that. Alright. I think this will make me excited. Let's take Counter-Strike. Lim, your goal is to get shot at in a way that doesn't really hurt you, but does trigger Counter-Strike as much as possible in funny ways. Alright, now here's the first problem with my stupid dude, is I'm in the way of the briefing. It'll like... that does not help. Can't see where I'm deploying. I'll move where I am anyway in a second because I'm in the way of the UI, so just bear with me that for this deployment phase you can't see exactly where I'm deploying. Without Rewa... Time to check the squaddies. Oh yeah, before I forget. Okay. We might need a few raffles. Yeah, we do. We're almost out of manpower, too. Alright. Get your raffles in. I love the name Honk Honk. That's great. I'm gonna start pulling them. 1, 2. I saw at least 2 there. Loden Taylor and Ricochet. Loden Taylor. Ricochet, 19. Home planet field, yeah, it shows where they're from. It's pretty cool, huh? Instead of countries from XCOM, it's home planets here. Big Honky got flagged again. C-Dub. That's Incredon. Speaking of Big Honky. There we go. Dottie. Dottie is Albrin Kitty 88. I always try to say your names really clearly, with great respect, because it might be the only time we ever think about you in this game, is when we're naming you. Sammy, you're in! Oh, Sammy has no cap. Sammy has no cap, which is so funny considering that he's scammy. Alright, and that's that. No more room for raffles on this op. Also, Benny, speaking of naming soldiers, did you watch my my big edited YouTube video for Menace? Not the gameplay one, the other one. You don't have to. I have a curious follow-up depending on what you say. What do I want to run from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is one of those missions. I watched the gameplay one, the other one I plan on watching tonight. Okay, I won't say anything yet. After you've watched it, tell me and then I'll follow up. I have a specific Benny question, but you have to watch it first. This is the mission type where it would be good to bring the drone. Because finding the turrets before you blunder into them saves you a lot of time as well. Blackbladder says preview map needs to zoom in and out. I think it needs a ruler. Who would I have to cut to fit the recon drone? 14. Could cut someone from Cody's squad pretty happily. I think it's just worth bringing the drone because then you can find the you can find the turrets real easy. So we'll bring the drone on Sai. Or I could bring it on someone else so it's closer to the front line. Probably better on Sai. Why is the one lady grayed out? Because she's not in the team. And she... Oh no, actually, it's not because she's not in the team, it's because she wasn't equipped. She has to have a armor to go on a mission. Okay. So Darby Scout. Again, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll want to run along this way. Run like this. I think the weapons elements can be over here, further out, while the combat squads are here. Okay. I'm pretty ready for this. Let me just get in. Bayo scampered again. No, I'm saving Bayo's for a full campaign, as Bayo deserves. So you need to remind me when we start the next campaign. I was probably really frustrated because she got friendly fired because Lim shot her in the butt like 2 or 3 times with an SMG. Alright.
0311 has landed and continuing on foot. Keep it tight by the book.
Eyes open.
Before we get going, I want to change where I'm at so that I'm not covering the UI so hilariously. I've already had to move where my chat is, which I'll have to turn off and on when I'm not playing Menace. But where am I going to go to not get in the way of the shot preview and everything? So I can't be on the right side at all. That's all taken. I'm gonna have to be smaller, and I'm probably gonna be on top of their heads, but that means when they disappear, it won't make any sense. Maybe I can make myself real small and fit in between the stance indicator or like down over some of their perks. Probably like a little bit to my right and much smaller. But then you can't see the AP remaining. That's so annoying. This game makes too effective use of its screen space edges for UI, and there's nowhere to put a face cam. Make yourself as small as regular portraits on the left. Oh, that's funny. Oh, no, I like that, actually. I like that. That might get a bit weird depending on what happens if you have a lot of squads, but it's not a thing I have to worry about this demo.
Let's get it going.
No, I like that. Being a squad leader, I like that. Let's do that. That's actually a really good idea. I can bring back the Doom guy thing. Hang on. Didn't I? I have something that's almost exactly perfect for this already. It's not that. Oh, it's not that. Wait, it's not that one. It's... yeah, because I have the Doom guy one. Okay, so just like... yeah, it's not actually what we want, but... just copy this one, and I'll set it out. Copy. Bounty's right, I'm going to have to start making different screens for different games, because this game's going to require a very particular UI from me, because the chat's moved as well. Paste, reference, sure. And this is the thing I knew I had to do yesterday, but I was too, like I said, too anxious to, so I just didn't. I'm so small, but oh well, you just don't really see me when I'm playing this game, I guess. Okay, so let's say I go there. Ah, not that one, that one. I mean, is there even any point? I feel like this small, there isn't even a point to me having one on the screen. I'm too tiny. No, I'm too tiny. This won't do, this won't do. Should be at the top of the list. Why, thank you. But I'm too small. If I'm a little bit bigger, I just need to not overwrite the APs. The only thing is, if the squad has extra actions, like detonating bombs or stuff, I think it might not show up here. But it should largely be okay. Actually, I think the only thing that shows up here on the left is if you're stabilizing a squad leader who's downed. Or if you're, like... crawling when suppressed. So I think that's alright. What's it like if you replace the big SL portrait's face? This is stupid. We want to see the SL portraits. Like, yeah, this is like the perfect place to put me if you don't care about seeing the SL portrait. I mean, I'm not going to do it for the demo because I think I want to be showing the game off to people and I want to show people how good the art is. But long term, once we've played this game for 100 hours, this probably will be the place to put myself, actually, yeah. It is funny too, because it shows condition unaffected, so when I'm suppressed and pinned, it'll show that as well. But yeah, this is probably the real choice. I mean, just the face, not the body. Hang on. Wait a minute.
Ready, Major.
Yeah.
Sir.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
They're out here. Ain't nobody gone to ground yet.
I do want to show the art off, but this is almost too good to not use.
Eyes open.
Ready, Major.
Sir.
Yeah.
No, maybe next time I stream it. I will admit it. This is funny, but I'm too earnestly trying to promote how beautiful all of the game is right now, which I already feel kind of anxious about because, like, most of the comments on my video and coverage have like been really nice and sweet, and I love that. But it's always a thing with YouTube where like you always pay attention, hyper focus on like the one or two people being like slightly like jaded or like negative about you. And so when I saw like the one or two comments being like, this amount of glazing is insane and fucking shilly, and I was like, I mean, I expected it, but it was also like, oh, don't rain on my parade. Because then it just makes me go like, oh, am I dumb to be this excited about this game? It's like, no, this game is fucking amazing. I love this game. It's everything I want. I'm allowed to be excited about things. I could be excited about things. Anyway, I'm going to go right here. I think that puts me on the right part of the screen. Let me check.
Keeping an eye out.
No, I gotta go down a bit. Well, I got nothing to complain about. Don't feel like bad for me or anything. I'm sure no one did, but don't, because people have reacted very positively to my shit, so I'm very fortunate. So, Waldrick says, it's not that excitement is bad, it's just that you gotta mop up the drool before you express your love.
Eyes open.
Orders?
Sir.
Like says, I would never feel bad for you. Nice. Alright, I'm ready to play now then, I think. If where I'm at gets annoying for you guys, I don't mean like in the Blinky's about to make a joke about it way, that me on screen at all is annoying, but just like, if legitimately you have a reason you want me to move the where the tuber is in the future, try to add Biggs and Jamie, let me know.
Ready,
But,
Major.
now let's get on it.
Orders?
Scout Darby, let's go. We're gonna find that turret. And we also have the Scout drone for that too.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I have an exploit. Yeah, you can like check the fog silhouettes pretty easily by using one of your call-ins. Wow, 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 and then you could go ahead and like probably be like, oh, that's probably a turret, right? Because that's what the turret terrain looks like. Oh, this is probably a, it might be a turret here. This kind of thing. Hey, I'm just testing the game, man.
Ready, Major.
But I don't know for sure, so we still gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Talscan tech. Yeah, they've actually like got fixed Talscan tech in this in one way because you can't move to a spot you can't see, but also then this also not.
Yep.
Orders!
Sir.
Lock it in.
But I actually think they should just show you.
Sir.
I think they should just show you the map anyway
Sir.
because they show it to you in the briefing. So fuck it. Just don't have black fog. Just have it be grey from the start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lock it in.
Yeah, Waldrick says you flew in for fuck's sake. Yeah, just let us see the map. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe
Sir.
they like it this way because you know where you've been and where you haven't. I don't know.
Orders?
I'm not them.
Going.
It's always easy to have an idea when you're playing a game, but you've always got to consider the full picture you may not be thinking about, of course.
Yeah.
Hackanex says he didn't like the part of the video where you go in depth about the breeding commandos. My mom was in
Yeah.
chat before. You can't talk about that shit.
Sir. Yeah.
You can't bring that up. It's an honest mistake
Yeah.
anyone could have made.
Sir.
Pike, come here. I haven't really been using it, but I'll probably start using the fast move today as well. Whoop. It's like Battletech, where if you left click again while there's a move going, you can speed it up.
Major?
Luna, I will not read your chat message.
Orders?
Yeah.
Let's do a little scanny scan. Recon buddy! We see pirate scavs, but no turret yet, which is a good sign. Obviously. Ruin says, can you accidentally click between the icons on the bottom hotbar onto the map like an XCOM 2? Yes. Yes, you can. They brought over XCOM 2's best feature.
Yeah.
Orders? Moving to waypoint.
Oh, I should have done that. Now that I know they're there, she won't stop if they've moved up. Yeah. Oh, lucky. They're still gonna see her and maybe engage her, but I might get away with it. I get away with it because they didn't see her from the start,
Yep.
so the AI doesn't active perfect information there. They don't know that they only need to move up one tile. They just make that full move. The AI doesn't get the benefit from stopping when they see you like you do. They make their decision, they stick with it. That said, though, they are now spotted. We are now
Sir.
They're now aware of us.
Listen up. We're moving.
It is dangerous because if there happens to be a turret that we can't see that has long range, it might be able to start popping us now, but
Orders!
judging by the fact that it isn't, I'd say we're pretty safe. Whoop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hoofing it.
Hoofing it!
Orders?
So we gotta lock these guys down, of course, or we could just, fucking kill them.
Sir. Yeah.
I mean, obviously I see something really funny Cody could do right from the start. I'm sure you all do as well. If we just moved up a little bit. I don't know if this is gonna work. You'd think this would full pin them, right? Let's find out.
Rocket.
No!
Destruction.
They're unaffected!
Better you than me.
They didn't really give a shit. I feel like it's done more damage in the past, at least. But, they're not even being, like, scared of that is surprising. Maybe just rolled to it. Maybe they just rolled good. I feel like I've done that before and it has gone hard.
Orders?
Well, at least it didn't really do a lot to us because they wanted to run out of the fire. And they're at pretty long range. Don't know if you guys have noticed, but the pirates aren't too effective. On their own at long range. Their guns don't seem very good. They, like, hit me once, but even if only class 2 soft armor, They barely did hit point damage. I can't see because the UI is quite hard to read in the glare, but it looks to me like the armor didn't really get hurt either. So they're doing like very little with these. I don't know what rounds they have. Because they've got quite long range, is the funny thing. So I would have thought that's a bigger caliber to have such a long range. It's like 9 tiles. But their actual impacts imply they're using a much smaller caliber. Like, I almost believe there's some kind of like fucked up submachine gun or something. Bali says, on the top of speeding up unit move animations, one of my biggest pet peeves is turn-based strategy games where the fast units don't have correspondingly fast movement speeds. I remember Chaos Gate Demon Hunters having some really fast units that nonetheless moved at the speed of a snail's corpse. So their turns took forever as they moved across 24 tiles in slow motion. Oh, I know what you mean, yeah. Full-out pipe guns? Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from them, yes.
Yeah.
Now, I do want to recon ahead a bit more, I think.
Orders?
But Sai's not really in a great position for that. I want to move forward and then probably just start engaging with Darby.
Contact.
Rolled really bad there, did basically nothing. Bit better. We're not doing a ton at max range either. Our damage also falls off quite a lot at that point. We don't want to get stuck here for too long.
Enemy movement.
Because they're going to start falling in on us from the right. So we definitely want Lim to get in there. Just gonna be careful, because again, if there's turrets out here and you blunder into them, it's gonna be a really bad time.
Making me run everywhere.
Op 4, moving. Yeah?
Just watch that we're in range. We're in range from these guys and these guys. So we'll want to have Pike in place to open the next round by engaging both of them, I think.
Yeah.
What did the automod just mod? Automod just blocked. Gosh, I can't believe I missed an hour of MENACE with Beagle because I was too busy playing hentai games. But Abs says, is this sponsored content? It sure isn't now. No, it isn't.
Sir.
Yeah?
Sir.
Dr. Ryu says, real patriots speak. Okay.
Yeah.
But get over here and get ready to cover our advance. Ruby says, they're saying what we're all thinking. Beagle Rush's greedy chatters. He'd be making so much more money if they all showed up and supported him on time instead of zerking off. Oh, Chain Gun Team is just out of range. That's lucky for me. I think I will prepare a gun run, because Pike is going to open the next turn by going Suppression. So we know they're going to be locked in place, and I can probably go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and hit a bunch of fuckers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna do a prediction gun run.
Fire mission underway.
Is this gun run necessary right now? No, but it maintains tempo. Gets me through into cover quicker. Hopefully before more enemy reinforcements come and collapse on me.
Finally.
So hopefully it's a good idea. I'm gonna come into here in case any commandos show up from the right side. I just call them commandos now. It's all of your faults.
Orders. Sir.
Okay, Pike, dig it in.
Everything suddenly sucks.
Broken Arrow should take inspiration from this game. The 240 Lima kicks ass in this. Oh yeah.
Engaged.
Right into my trap, pirates. Dare you enter my... Ah! Hello. Oh, I love you, baby. I'll show it to you. Hang on. It's that one we've called 3 times. And if you can ask about the incontinence thing, it's also... Yeah. Just as long as we don't forget it, though. My dog has incontinence sometimes, okay? I've said it on stream. I should have muted the mic for her dignity. I'm sorry.
Orders?
It happens to us all.
Yeah.
It happens to some of us. It happens to us some.
Orders.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
Orders?
I farted myself
Yeah.
once when I saw Clan Jade Falcon. Like, it in some way it happens to us all.
Yeah.
Waldrick says it happens to us all eventually. That's right.
Yeah.
Actrovich says girls don't
Orders?
poop.
Orders.
Okay, so they're probably gonna move up and try to engage Lim too. Lim doesn't give a fuck. It's a little redundant to kill them with Lim. Because the gun run should get them. So I'll probably wait with Lim to move up until after the gun run's done.
Yeah.
It means we really want to see what these guys do. Also means just like more scouting right now, I think. Like straight up, let's just get some more scouting going. You can't get it very far there. I think I want to move Cody up. Up. Forgot to undeploy him last turn, whoopsie. Because then I want to move Psy up one tile. I want to scout the left flank to see if there's any turrets nearby. Okay, they're not moving into my guns.
Yeah. Orders?
Darby's probably my better scout then.
Orders.
Yeah.
So I can move to here. I can do... I guess here is closer than I was before. Like, it'll be a reasonable amount of information I get from this. Right? Should be. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, yeah, that does tell me some things I need to know, like... This assault is doomed. Because there's your problem. There's your machine gun turret. We don't have Roa to deal with it. I'll plop this on it immediately. But you can also see all that stuff coming too. So... if I get to this cover, I'm just going to start getting lit up. So that drastically changes what I want to do right away. That thing is super scary. I've run into it accidentally once, and it melted me. Hopefully if the missile hits it dead on, it'll just kill it. That'd be nice. As it is, I'll have to start thinking about... I mean, even if I go around to the right... Even if I go to the right... It's covering the whole base. I'll have to find a way to destroy it. It just depends if Darby has smoke. I'm going to have to get to cover and engage it with small.
Let's keep
1,
it
2,
going.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think Cody has to get to like here or here to hit it. Because he's sort of need to flank wide. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is like go even wider. And then smoke. And then get to the windmills, and then smart from the windmills. It's gonna be rough, though. Either way, about Rewa here, it's gonna be rough. Maybe going all infantry wasn't a good idea for base assault. What's the range of that thing again? Okay. Let's send the drone, like, over here. So, it's gonna keep my left flank clear. Like a... It's like if a battle scanner is reusable. I love this little thing. But it can die. But they can shoot our little buddy. It's very cute, though. I wonder if we'll get one that has a gun on it. No, that's silly. Don't say that.
Orders?
I did bring the smoke on Darby, so we do have options. Okay. That thing is so big, what the fuck? You talking about my drone? I guess it's pretty big. Looks like a guard dog. When's it gonna TK? Yeah. Now, I'm like a tile away from the range of that turret, so I gotta be careful. Probably want to see the impacts of the rocket on it. Maybe just engage who I can see while I can see them. While we leave these guys locked down. Gun run. Nice.
Holy fuck!
Very good, very good, very good. Very, very good. Lim can start leading the way to the side. If we need to tank our way into that turret, so be it. Or... about things. Everything I could do is just go in.
Come on, let's get going.
But I need to make sure Lynn is smoked afterwards, but it could be good. Okay, maybe Lim's gonna lead Cody in next turn, I think. I think I can get one in closer, but I'm just not certain. I think I can get one in closer this way. No reinforcements, probably. No reinforcements on this one. Tap fire.
Enemy hit.
Do you get more shots out of the tap fire? 1x7, 1x3. I think... I know you get more shots out of the full auto. I think we're firing one extra bullet on the taps, maybe. Probably wasting my ammo on this thing. I shouldn't...
Missed? Pathetic.
Shouldn't use
Like
it.
I want to hear shit from a pirate.
Pirate! Whoa! We think Star's a pirate? I like that reply, though. The pirate scavs do constantly go, Genie! Where's our money? So I wonder if she does have, like, a backstory of the pirates.
Orders?
Orders.
The Sky Squad have the standard SMG?
Yeah.
Yeah, she does. You're right, we can check. Yeah, it's 2, so...
Orders?
You're getting extra fire rate from the tap fire as well. Though the description still says it only fires twice, which is funny.
Orders?
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 Yeah.
I think
Sir.
they're out of range.
Orders?
All the more reason to get a smoke off over here, I think. One, two, three. Okay, 1, 2, 3. You'd be able to go here, but not set up. You could get set up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You could get Cody specifically set up here to rocket the turret. That would be appreciable. Would stop Lim from taking fire right now. That's probably fine, I think.
Oscar Mike.
Kyla says, tap fire is the damage while sustained to suppress. No, with the SMGs, tap fire just gives you a longer ranged option. That's really all it's for. Alright, smoke there. Math says, I bet Sai and Cody aren't part of the original Marina cells that you can start in the full game. No, they're not. No, they're definitely some of the recruitables that they've given you for this demo, which is cool. Give me a little more recon in this direction, Darby.
Yeah.
Okay, you can see him moving on my side there. Cody, I want you in this smoke, setting up, getting ready to engage that turret.
Fixing myself there.
And hold.
Yeah?
Orders?
I want to be a little bit careful getting too close here. Because that turret, if it does get a shot off of me, is obviously going to be bad. Like, there's a decent chance this missile doesn't do enough. And then there's a even decenter chance that Cody's small shot isn't going to kill it in one blow. Why is Sai summon it as a soldier then? She's trying to get away from her silver spoon allegations, from her Nepo baby allegations. That's why. Lim, come to here. Well, I'd rather have Lim here so that Lim can engage these fuckers, who are also probably going to push Cody. So yeah, actually, Lim, come over here. You're going to be more important on this position. As long as the HMG doesn't know where you are, you'll be fine over here.
Orders, Major.
Just gotta make sure that HMG doesn't see me because it will rip you up. Seems okay. Scary.
Fire mission underway.
Oh, I think we killed it.
A man can get addicted to seeing something like that.
Hell yeah, we dead on to. I think it's dead. Nice. Perfect strike. Perfect strike.
Sir.
Exactly what we wanted. So good, so good, so good. Okay, they're suppressed. Probably keep hitting them to finish them off with Pike. I was thinking about moving him up for next turn, but probably leave him there to finish them off.
Finally.
Psy, and our options are a lot better now that we've got that going on, but Psy, I want to have ready to engage the fuckers over there, I think.
Get there yesterday.
So I'm gonna bring her over here. I do think there's a reasonable chance the pirates just push through the opens and come back a bit, because she will get fucked up if they see her. Probably need to bring the drone back.
Eyes on heavy armor.
Yep. Orders?
Okay, so Lim, take a little looky what's going on out here, or maybe wait until they get closer.
Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir.
Orders?
I'd love it if we could finish these fuckers off. Not quite. Where to next? Where to next? I want to get Pike up into this smoke again this turn so that, again, he can, like, be ready to do shit. I'm gonna move Cody, I think. Okay, you finish him off.
Nice grouping, bud.
I don't need that right now.
Move to here.
Yeah.
I think, actually, Cody, knowing what we know now, you're going to want to pull back. And we want to let Pike into your spot.
You're uglier up close. Sir.
Hup. And let's get Pike to here, and next turn Pike can deploy and suppress 2 squads. It might be a bit harder than that, we'll see. Worst case, I can smoke with Darby again.
Yeah.
Officers, how does the progression of the game feel? Fast, slow, significant steps or marginal improvement? Game was great at the first glance. Yeah, as the chatters are saying, really hard to tell, because you only get to play one operation of 3 missions in a row in the demo. So I don't know if they've even, like, accelerated how much we get XP and stuff in this demo because of that. Just based off the demo itself, though, like, it definitely feels fun getting new shit. But I can't say much of the pace, because we've really just seen, like, a tiny drop of what a campaign would feel like.
Orders.
Yeah.
So I don't think I can responsibly answer that, unfortunately.
Orders.
As much as I'd like to. Just poke out for a second, Lim.
Enemy spotted.
Also, yeah, they've changed the loot system already. In the full game, they're going to have, like, you actually loot what you kill, rather than random rewards. Which will be very different to this, so we'll see how that goes, too. Boarding commandos. Are fleeing. I don't really like any of my shots here. Missile's dead on. Yeah, it was dead on. Which is pretty nice. Definitely want some of these guys to get closer before I engage them. Wait, what the hell is that? Oh shit, there's motherfuckers right there. Okay, well, this is the first time I've seen any weapon actually have any accuracy bar in the smoke. That's interesting. Huh. Okay, well, I guess you're just firing so many bullets and you're accurate because of your hipfire perk. Just go for it. Damn. I've never seen someone actually hit in the smoke before. Go Lim. Holy shit.
Finally.
Okay, I want to bring that drone back before it dies. It can come watch my right flank, I think. Okay, they're still pretty far out. I can probably come to here. I'm being pretty non-committal here. Oh god, the breaching commanders are right there. Being pretty non-committal here.
Eyes on heavy armor.
Because of the turret, kind of just like skirmishing around the back here, Sai trying to find a good position. Because she's got no armor, we have to be careful of her. But now I think I see the shape of things here. I don't really like that no matter what, I think these guys are going to get a turn. But they are suppressed and they're down a guy. Whereas Sai's in their range that I hate. But otherwise, I can't deal with the boarding commandos, so I need to deal with them.
Sir.
That's why I brought up Pike. We are going to insta-deploy, do suppression, if I get really lucky here. Yeah! Never mind, we've got it covered because bullets are like real things in this game. And so we can shoot through the P-scabs into the boarding commandos to pin the boarding commandos with direct fire, but also kill 2 guys in the scav unit. Just fire into that crowd and pin them both. Hell yes. And then we can also get these guys. Just to make sure, I'll probably do this. Goodbye. Enfilade real? Enfilade is real in this.
Yeah.
As a machine gunner, you want the enfilade, yes. Another reason to engage them along the depth of their line, not the width. Don't know if that's the way you should say that. It's probably a military term for what I'm describing there. That's the best way I can think to say it. Waldrick says, suppressed by the guts of your mate in front of you is a bad way to spend your last hour. Yeah.
Orders?
Orders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Orders?
Orders.
If there's someone that we can't see them anymore. I mean, we want to just waste all these fuckers. I get to berserk and go again if I kill some of them too. What makes my accuracy better here? My sweet spot is point blank, so kill these guys, move up and kill them would be the ideal, I think.
I'll give you your due.
That's a really fast rate of fire. Okay, I don't want to move up because if I move up I don't get 2 shots again. I want to get 2 shots. Oh my god!
Great shot!
Medals don't earn themselves.
Okay, the new SMG definitely, like, yeah, I wasn't sure if the extra 2 bullets would make that much difference, but it is making a noticeable difference.
Yeah!
And he says, term is correct, we have it backwards. Depth is from the front to the back. Width is from side to the other. We're talking about military formations. Yeah, I thought I might have it back to front. I just don't know. I didn't. It felt wrong though. It's more like I want to engage them along there. Like I feel like I could say I want to engage them along their width would be wrong. More like through their width. Because I don't want to let them use their width against me. Because they're wider than me. I want them to be as narrow as possible. Yeah. In a funnel versus broadside, yeah. Engage their girth. Alright, hold there. Them definitely pinned. It's called raking fire. What's it called as a maneuver, though? Like, what's it called as a plan of, like... Okay, the enemy's line is, like... I mean, flanking? I don't know. What's it called when you flank the enemy's front line and then push through their front line from, like, side to side? Like, that's your plan, is to, like, advance through from their flank. Roll up. Roll up the flank! That's one way to look at it, yeah. Roll up the flank. That's a term I've heard.
Orders? Yeah.
Yeah, roll up their flank. That's what I was looking for when I was trying to find a term for this, thank you. That's what we're doing in this mission, is trying to roll up their flank.
Orders?
And so far it's
Yeah.
going okay.
Yeah.
Orders?
I'd say.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I'd say. I'd say, Cody, I'd say. Cody, you can help speed this up for us a little bit, maybe? Or you might miss. You might miss at that over the mean pins. Cody just hit.
Rocket!
They're scattering.
I think Cody did hit. But the
Yeah.
interesting thing there is because that pirate was almost dead but not quite, it was still kind of wasted.
Orders? Yeah. Orders?
Okay.
Yeah. Orders? Yeah.
As I neutralize enemies, I've got to keep track of the fact of when I'll start getting the second turn at the start of rounds, not the first. I'm right on the edge of that right now, I think, so I've got to be careful, because that's a big part of starting turns off right. But we do want to start dealing with these fuckers. Probably I'll run Darby over to get them both suppressed. Although, the Ark has some of the best armor damage, right? Yeah, so actually she's one of the better people to work through these commandos. Does get in the way of Cody, though. If I want to work through the armor, get a little more accuracy. You get a few more shots. Let's go with the full auto. No. Not full auto, but the faster fire rate.
Keep them landing.
Don't think I did too much there, but that's rifles for you. If anything, speaking of rifles, Sai should come over and finish them off for me, actually.
Yep.
Alright, still my turn first. But I didn't do anything to deal with these guys.
Sir.
Don't want to fire through limb there.
Orders.
Can get to here and just engage them. Suppress them. The average squad will get to shoot at me, but I think with Lim's armor we'll be fine. Could also use Lim to engage the pirates. But I would like to address these guys shooting me first. I don't think that's cover, right? No, it isn't.
Sir.
Orders.
Dorby could still reposition to get suppression on them. No reason she couldn't. I think that move... Moving to here would let me LMG them, which is fine.
Moving to waypoint.
Lock them down.
Suppressing fire!
These guys will still get to shoot, but it shouldn't be too bad.
Ah, fuck it.
I wonder if we're in true danger to those shots bouncing past us, even though it's beyond their max range. Something to consider is even though Pike's team is out of range of those pirates there, the fact that they're behind limbs draws the bullets to ricochet past them and could have hit. Interesting.
Orders. Yeah.
No vehicle. Not for this mission, yeah. Not for this mission. Go on the infantry method.
Orders.
Lim, you can move up. Just waste these guys.
Nice work.
Medals don't earn themselves.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, Lim just wasted those boarding commanders like they were nothing. That's actually crazy. What's your armor damage? It's not any better than normal, it's just so many bullets. That is interesting. I mean, I know I'd worn through a bit of their armor, but I feel like I hadn't taken more than a quarter of it off. Jesus. SMG squad Lim is a strong strat. Like, the extra accuracy from point fire on every bullet. It's so cool in this game how extra accuracy ups your overall effectiveness of your attacks statistically because more bullets are landing, and with every bullet that lands, everything is going up. So it's not just like XCOM where it's like, plus accuracy is important because it decides if you hit or miss. In this game, accuracy decides how much damage and suppression and armor damage you're dealing as well, like how effective your attacks are too. It's both. It's like if you rolled aim and crit into one, I guess. It's very cool. Shut up, pirate! Hang on, I was just checking my Discord for a second. Oh, and yeah, they're gonna get me a lot with that. The game's gonna need the game's gonna need like a streamer mode option you put on where it's like the NPCs don't make fun of you for sitting there and yapping. Streamer mode button. Stop bullying me. Okay, keep advancing. I doubt there'll be another turret right next to that one, but we never know, so just be a little bit careful. I don't want to put myself into direct flank to them, as unscared of them as I am, but I also don't want to get too close to these pirates yet, so probably stop right there. Because they will be coming in. Army Vet Jr. says, howdy, come out, new game? New game, Army Vet! New game. Even Broken Arrow's new patch can't pull me away from this. Also, I'm salty about the new patch. It's Menace. If you like, Army shit, Army Vet Jr., this game you should definitely pay attention to. It's a turn-based tactics game that's like a combined arms. I'd call it Milsim-y kind of combined arms turn-based tactics game. This is the demo of it. It's really good.
Sure.
I love it.
Yeah.
Alright, we're almost in range to snipe him. I'm going to move up. Oh. Don't let him get away. Still nothing quite as good as the sniper for dealing with these boarding commandos.
Yeah. Sir. Yep.
Richard says there's no actual deflated terrain elevation. Not really on this tile set. You see it on the edges, but it's not really part of the playfield in this demo. We do know it's part of the gameplay in the full game, though, because we've seen screenshots and videos and stuff like that. Like, even the trailer has you going over, like, a sand dune, but it might just be cinematic. All we've seen so far in this demo is, no. On this planet, it's just like a very flat desert planet.
Yeah. Sir. Yeah.
Yeah, true, that is one way you can get deflated. When you make these big craters, people do get to take cover in them. But no real terrain features apart from, like, boulders and rocks right now, no.
Sir.
Alright, who do I want to move? I think I'll have Pike come over and set up to take over,
Move out.
pinning both these squads down. Penny says, not a perfect example, because normally you'd have to fix the enemy in place using one formation to make flanking useful, or they would just reorient and your flanking would become a frontal assault. But what you have done here could be described as follows. I maneuvered my platoon around the flank of the enemy, pouring machine gun fire down the width of their formation. This is too long, Benny! The width of their formation before rolling up the flank to destroy the enemy with close-range rifle fire and grenades. Yeah. I mean, I could say it in a lot of words, but that is a nice textbook way to say it, thank you. I need them to come closer so I can engage them, but they will.
Yeah. Yep. About time.
I think rolling up the flank was definitely the thing I was looking for. But I know what you mean by fixing the enemy to make flanking useful, but in this case it's useful for me in the sense of, like, they didn't see it coming, it's a surprise attack. So in that sense, I'm surprising them, and their force is coming, but they're not going to have as much, like, position to get through at me, because also the terrain doesn't favor them spreading out in this direction, because it's so narrow otherwise. They haven't got as many places to hide. Bring Cody up to here.
Move into cover.
Fleeing boarding commandos.
Yeah.
Orders?
We're mowing them down, Major.
All that said, we're almost wrapped up here already, because we've destroyed 73% of the objective.
Synergize and flank.
73% of hostile forces. So we're doing pretty happy here.
Yep.
They're dirting around over there.
Sir. Yeah. Orders. Yep.
Want those guys to get
Orders.
closer. I'm gonna have Darby scout. Keeping our eyes out for turrets. But we're looking good. Okay, the borders are coming.
Yeah. Orders. Sir. Yep. Orders.
I want those borders to come closer so Lim can get them.
Yeah.
I think you two can just sit up and killing these guys. It's mean, but we can do cover destruction strats here, I think.
Rocket. Building's done for.
Blow up those windmills like Ace Combat 5. And then we can unleash upon them.
Orders.
Not quite as effective as I would have liked.
Orders. About time.
I know a squad leader that can change that, though.
Move it, Marines.
Ooh, not with that accuracy, probably can't. But you're already here. You may as well give it a try. Is 3 shots at double the accuracy better than 7 at half the accuracy? Of course it isn't. What am I talking about?
No, this is real.
That was still a lot of damage. That really is accuracy by volume.
Yeah.
Oh, Cody, I want their cover destroyed.
Rocket. Building's done for.
That's all I'm using Cody for now. Well, there weren't any armor threats to deal with in the end, so we're just blowing up buildings.
Yeah, try that in space.
It proc Counter-Strike, but they're out of range, but doesn't. I wonder if you still lose Counter-Strike, though. That'd be annoying. Come here, Lim. I think they still have some cover. Yeah, that's nice. I like that, while here we arguably did blow up all their cover, I like that in this case it rubbled, and they still have some.
Shoot to kill.
Nice grouping, bud.
Don't think it mattered. There's so many bullet holes. Looks like a long day at the range. Oh my god. Good lord. That's a lot. Pull back, make him come to me. Wardrick says, I love the way they're popping shots in the background, really makes it feel alive. Yeah, it's like that idle suppression mod for XCOM 2.
Yeah?
I agree, it's really good.
Orders?
It's very, very cool. Molly B says, limited squad rolling around like a bunch of 1920s gangsters with Tommy guns.
Catching a corner.
I love Lem.
Yeah.
Finish
Not
that
bad
squad.
for a Pog.
Hold.
sir?
And we're done.
Investment.
All done, done, done. Oh, what the fuck? You could get the rocket organ? No, why at the end of the run? Give it to me at the start. No! That's so teasing. Every time I see artillery, I can't use it. That's mean. It's only 30. It's only 30 too. Give me the rocket organ. I want to use it. At least you know it's in the pool. I do know it's in the pool now, yes. I'm going to end up sucking all the fun out of this demo for myself, because I can just see myself becoming like an MMO grinder, but for gear in this game. Just speedrunning missions as fast as possible, just to try and roll the loot. Ugh. Sniper rifle again. Reroll. Do the mission again for 15 minutes. Ugh. Small. I hate this game. 30 what? 30 supplies. 14 range. It's good to see what its effects are so that we can, No, don't get excited, Sammy. This is the last mission. We can't use it. We know how it works against us this way, at least. I should screenshot this, so then next time I get Katushka, I know how it works. Hold on. The stats are 14 range, 40 hit point damage, and 35 armor damage, so... If you get hit and you're in class 2 or lower... No, wait, armor pen 40. If you get hit and you're in class 2 or lower, you're probably going to get one shot. If you're in anything above that, you might survive a hit. But your armor is going to be fucked up. Dictator for Hire says that I saw a vid of the organ as a reward after the first mission in the Never Creator's YouTube channel. Cool. 60 suppression, 9 rate of fire, and you get a lot of shots. That's awesome, man. 9... Oh. Like, this should be scary against vehicles too, right? Except it's so inaccurate. Cool, though. I wish we actually got to use it now. But we don't. I was euphoric from killing so many enemies. Disciplined. Lim did kill a lot of enemies. It was definitely the Lim show. Well, that was our SMG run. I only got 4 stars for this one because I butchered that second up really badly. Now I gotta go to a new one. Let me just check. What was the reward that triggered that? Modular Vehicle Medium can... I think that's what it was. Modular Vehicle Medium can give you Katushka. Or is that just because... Was that the autocannon I got? Did it give me an autocannon too? I feel like it's Modular Vehicle Medium is what that was. Anyway, on to a new one now. Kingdom Sword says, what was the result from that one mission that gives you a vehicle? Oh, we didn't get a vehicle. Speaking of, I think we should min-max our campaign rerolls to see us get the best chances of good rewards. Oh, this is different though. Upon completion, gain 2 militia detachments to help out in the final mission. It's a 3-skull protect town though. Oh my god. We get an infantry weapon for this, which isn't the most exciting thing, but it's, you know, it's still an infantry weapon. Ah, it's a modular vehicle medium too. Yeah, we could get the rocket organ. But we have to actually win the game, to win the mission. This will be tough. Well, that'll be good content too, because winning a 3-skull protect town is likely to be tough. So I agree. Let's try it. King 2 militia squads to throw grenades at trucks for you. Oh, do you reckon you control them, or they're just there? Maybe they're just there, maybe you're right. A question that I want to have answered. Okay, so before I forget, Darby's first squad mate has to be Beowulf. Because I owe Beowulf the squaddy, so there you go, Beowulf. Now we won't forget. That's right, Mephanstress, that's right. As for the rest of us, stop extortion.